When you like a flower, you just pluck it. But when you love a flower, you water it daily. The mind that perceives the limitation is the limitation. Everything changes, nothing remains without change. The way to happiness is, keep your heart free from hate, your mind from worry. Life simply, give much. Fill your life with love. Do as you would be done by. Only those who go where few have gone can see what few have seen. Believe only what you yourself test and judge to be true. He who wrongs the innocent must bear the fruit of his act, like dust flung against the wind. Happiness will never come to those who fail to appreciate what they already have. Sometimes it's better to be kind than to be right. We do not need an intelligent mind that speaks, but a patient heart that listens. You will not be punished for your anger, you will be punished by your anger. The past is already gone, the future is not yet here. There's only one moment for you to live, and that is the present moment. Your mind is a powerful thing. When you filter it with positive thoughts, your life will start to change. If you light a lamp for somebody, it will also brighten your path. Change is never painful, only the resistance to change is painful. One moment can change a day, one day can change a life, and one life can change the world. To understand everything is to forgive everything. The secret of health for both mind and body is, live the present moment wisely and earnestly. Believe nothing because it is written in books. Believe nothing because wise men say it is so. Believe nothing because it is religious doctrine. Believe it only because you yourself know it to be true. The fool thinks he has won a battle when he bullies with harsh speech, but knowing how to be forbearing alone makes one victorious. Holding on to anger is like poisoning yourself and hoping someone else will die. Nirvana is this moment seen directly. There is nowhere else than here. The only gate is now. The only doorway is your own body and mind. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing else to be. There's no destination. It's not something to aim for in the afterlife. It's simply the quality of this moment. A fool learns nothing from a wise man, but a wise man learns from a fool. Develop a mind that is vast like space, where experiences both pleasant and unpleasant can appear and disappear without conflict, struggle, or harm. Rest in a mind like vast sky. Our life is a creation of our mind. Attachment is the source of all suffering. The only way to bring peace to the earth is to learn to make our own life peaceful. Forgive and be free. Forget that you have forgiven and be freer. Through our senses the world appears. Through our reactions we create delusions, without reactions the world becomes clear. Your purpose in life is to find your purpose and give your whole heart and soul to it. Happiness comes when your work and words are of benefit to others. The mind precedes all things, the mind dominates all things, the mind creates all things. Wherever we go, wherever we remain, the results of our actions follow us. The cause of all pain and suffering is ignorance. Treat others with respect. How you treat others will be how they treat you. Like a lovely flower full of color but lacking in fragrance, are the words of those who do not practice what they teach. Don't pray for lighter burdens, but for stronger backs. Don't keep searching for the truth, just let go of your opinions. The thought manifests as the word. The word manifests as the deed. The deed develops into habit. And the habit hardens into character. So watch the thought and its ways with care. And let it spring from love, born out of concern for all beings. Nothing is forever except change. Those who are truly wise will remain unmoved by feelings of happiness and suffering, fame and disgrace, praise and blame, gain and loss. They will remain calm like the eye of a hurricane. If anything is worth doing, do it with all your heart. Your enemy can be your greatest teacher. If a man's mind becomes pure, his surroundings will also become pure. Every experience, no matter how bad it seems, holds within a blessing of some kind. The goal is to find it. Set your heart on doing good. Do it over and over again, and you will be filled with joy. Each day of my life I am sowing seeds that one day I will harvest. Let yourself be open and life will be easier. A spoon of salt in a glass of water makes the water undrinkable. A spoon of salt in a lake is almost unnoticed. Do not blindly believe what others say. See for yourself what brings contentment, clarity, and peace. That is the path for you to follow. Master your words. Master your thoughts. Never allow your body to do harm. Follow these 3 roads with purity and you will find yourself upon the one way, the way of wisdom. Mind is everything. What we think, we become. If you find no one to support you on the spiritual path, walk alone. There is no companionship with the immature. When wishes are few, the heart is happy. When craving ends, there is peace. Flower and thorn are in the same stem. Do not speak unless it improves on silence. If you find someone with wisdom, good judgment, and good actions, make him a companion. The world is a looking glass. It gives back to every man a true reflection of his own thoughts. Rule your mind or it will rule you. Be vigilant, guard your mind against negative thoughts. Kindness should become the natural way of life, not the exception. Crying with the wise is better than laughing with the fool. The trouble is you think you have time. Goodwill toward all beings is the true religion. Cherish in your heart's boundless goodwill to all that lives. I am a finger pointing to the moon. Don't look at me, look at the moon. The whole secret of existence is to have no fear. Within this moment, the only moment that exists, the past, present and future are contained. Let the wise one control his thoughts, for they are difficult to perceive, often elusive, and they rush about frantically. A mind well controlled achieves peace and happiness. Even loss and betrayal can bring us awakening. The wind cannot shake a mountain. Neither praise nor blame moves the wise man. Just as a snake sheds its skin, we must shed our past over and over again. Be the witness of your thoughts. As a lotus flower is born in water, grows in water and rises out of water to stand above it unsoiled, so I, born in the world, raised in the world having overcome the world, live unsoiled by the world. Our sorrows and wounds are healed only when we touch them with compassion. The greatest impurity is ignorance. Free yourself from it. Be pure. Man's troubles are rooted in extreme attention to senses, thoughts, and imagination. Attention should be focused internally to experience a quiet body and a calm mind. No one can escape death and unhappiness. If people expect only happiness in life, they will be disappointed. No one outside ourselves can rule us inwardly. When we know this, we become free. Why cling to the pain and the wrongs of yesterday? Why hold on to the very things that keep you from hope and love? There is no fire like passion. No crime like hatred. No sorrow like separation. No sickness like hunger. And no joy like the joy of freedom. I know what I gave them, I don't know what they received. Be a lamp to yourself. Be your own confidence. Hold on to the truth within yourself as to the only truth. If we fail to look after others when they need help, who will look after us? As a mountain is unshaken by the wind, so the heart of a wise person is unmoved by all the changes on this earth. What is evil? Killing is evil, lying is evil, slandering is evil, abuse is evil, gossip is evil, envy is evil, hatred is evil, to cling to false doctrine is evil. All these things are evil. And what is the root of evil? Desire is the root of evil, illusion is the root of evil. We are formed and molded by our thoughts. Those whose minds are shaped by selfless thoughts give joy when they speak or act. He who never thinks of anything as mine does not feel the lack of anything. He is never worried by a sense of loss. Just as a candle cannot burn without fire, men cannot live without a spiritual life. To conquer oneself is a greater task than conquering others. If you don't see God in the next person you meet, look no further. Do not look at the faults of what others have done or not done, observe what you yourself have done or not done. Will not be punished for your anger is the punishment. Life is easy for the man who is without shame, impudent as a crow, a vicious gossip, vain, meddlesome, dissolute. But life is hard for the man who quietly undertakes the way of perfection, with purity, detachment and vigor. He sees light. Do not be jealous of others' good qualities, but out of admiration adopt them yourself. To utter pleasant words without practicing them is like a fine flower without fragrance.